Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea, and for today's vlog, I'll be sharing things that happened to me after I passed my NCLEX. Let's begin. The first thing I did after I passed my NCLEX was I took a break. I took like a month off, and then as I passed it on May, and then I think around April, that's when I started. I applied for my BLS card and ACLS because the area that I was targeting was the floor or medical and surgical area, just so I have like a base of everything. I wanted to have like a good foundation for me. I don't know, that's how I feel like when you start on the floor, there's more things you see, there's more things that you need to do, there's like you learn a lot of stuff. I took my BLS and ACLS, I think took like from 8 to 3 p.m. my first time getting it, so the peak of COVID when I took my ACLS class. Everybody has to wear a mask, and we were all given a mannequin to practice CPR on. It's pretty hard for me because there was a lot of rhythms, like ECG rhythms, that I didn't really know about. So yeah, but I learned some from there too, so it was good. After I think 3 p.m. we took the test and we passed it. We were given the card through email, and after I got my ACLS BLS card, maybe like 2 weeks, I started looking for jobs online. I started I think I went to Google, like Google Jobs, Indeed, and all the I was just looking. I kept searching new grad nursing program or new grad nursing jobs. That's what I was looking for. My target was really new grad programs. I really wanted to get into a new grad program, but during the time I was applying, they weren't offering much of it. There was one that it says like, oh, we don't have it right now, but you need requirements like such as you need to be a graduate within 1 year with your NCLEX and your ACLS BLS. Like that was mostly like the requirements that I saw. When I realized, but I've graduated for more than over a year already. Since I graduated April, but I passed my NCLEX May the next year. So I was more than a year graduate, but I never had any experience other than my school clinical experience. Looking for like no experience jobs, because you know how they require like a year experience, or like they prefer that. And if the qualification said preferred 1 year clinical experience, I still applied to it because I just prefer it. But it's like if it's like really required, that's when I was like, oh, I can't apply for that job. I applied I think maybe like 4 hospitals or 5 hospitals near me. I got, or 3, I think 4 hospitals near me, and I got called back to 2. Oh no, one was a special area, hemodialysis area, and one was a med-surg unit. I just saw this listings, I think on Indeed, that I first saw them both. So I applied for them. They were open, and they didn't. It says there that it wasn't required to have experience, especially for the hemodialysis one, because they were willing to train new grads. So I applied for it. Once I got for both, I got a recruiter. I think it was naturally like that. Like when you apply, they look at your applications, and the recruiter reviews your resume or your application, and see if you will go through the next process, such as the interview and the conference call or something, such as the interview. So I spoke with 2 recruiters. I got a guy recruiter for the hemodialysis one, and a female recruiter for the med-surg one. The first time I got the call from recruiters, I was really scared. I was really nervous. I was like, because I didn't know how it was gonna be. So I thought the recruiter was like actually the ones that will be like questioning me and like hiring me, but I didn't know they were just like recruiters. which is still important that you should know your stuff anyway. So mostly the recruiters ask me about my credentials, like if I have my ACLS, my BLS, if I'm a graduate, and did I graduate, and then if I pass my NCLEX. So those are really like the ones that you really need to have. And they ask you like, oh, what are your clinical experience and things you did before and how you handle them, and why do you want to work for a company. So I think that's mostly from them, like why do you want to work for our company, where did you find us, and yeah. And then yeah, that wasn't bad on the phone. There was speaking to the people on the phone was, I feel like it was a much better for me than in person, but this job requires you to be talking to someone in person, so I don't know. I'm so scared. I feel like people are gonna hate me. And I'm so shy, like I feel like I'm just dumb. But anyway, like the recruiters will keep calling you and update you about the process that's going on, and will let you know through emails and through calls. That's what happened for me. So today I slept at 4 a.m. I couldn't sleep. I was very anxious and didn't know what today was gonna be like. I slept at 4 a.m. I woke up at 7:15, and I showered, and then I got ready for my phone interview, which was at 9 o'clock, and that went really well. I felt like I think that was kind of a recruiter. I'm not sure who he is. I mean, I know who he is, but I didn't know what his position was. But yeah, so it was really nice. He asked me about my experience. What did I want? What was my motivation to be a nurse? Somebody parked the car next to us, so I'm shy now. My experience, and that I told him that I had like 2 weeks of experience and dialysis unit when I was nursing school in the Philippines, and at the same time our research was about the quality of care that nurses were giving to hemodialysis patients. And he was like, yeah, how was your experience, how did it differ from your training to your research? And I was asked about that, and tell me about yourself. So I think that went very well, but he told me that I will hear from them tomorrow and see if I get to a second interview or I don't. So yeah, but I think that went really well. He's very nice and he's very energetic. I think it was really good. And the hemodialysis gave me another chance to be in a conference interview. Now, then after that interview, I took a nap. Then I got ready for my 1 p.m. on-site interview. Entered one gave me a chance to be on a panel interview. They emailed me on what to do. So I had 2 interviews in one day. The panel interview, it was supposed to be a panel. When I went to the hospital, there was only one person that interviewed me. She asked me stuff about my experience, especially the things that I've done. Why med surg, why nursing, the types of patient I've handled, and like more of my experience. I told her that we were able to give nasogastric tube feeding, suction, blood transfusion. We weren't allowed to administer it. We were just able to monitor it. And then she asked me about the blood transfusion reactions. I was like, huh, I'm not prepared for this question. But my head, I was like, breathing, just the respirations. You have to like make sure they're breathing well. They're not having any reactions to it. Like I did one-on-one with her. I was so scared. Even though she kept telling me like, it's okay, just relax, it's just me and you right now, it's okay, just relax. And I'm like, like in my head I was like, yes, but in my head I was like, I don't know what to do. I was so scared. I was really scared. It's like that was my first ever job interview my whole life. That's why I was like, what? Let's breathe. public speaking is not my thing. Oh my god, cannot. I stutter a lot. I forget what I have to say. Sometimes I like I just go off like topic. Or her was like just a casual conversation, just trying to get to know me and experience, and she was really nice, and she told me like, oh, we'll get back to you. It was like, I think it was like 20 minutes, 15 minutes interview. Like it wasn't that long. I don't know, I didn't time it, but yeah. Med search interview done, and I failed it. Hi everyone. So for today, just gonna talk a little bit about my interview experience. Like 10 minutes ago, I was personal interview. It was a one-on-one for a hospital near me, and I feel like I did really bad. I was able to answer the questions, but I was really nervous, and she was like, it's okay, don't be nervous, it's okay to say no, it's okay to say this, and I feel like it just gave that off feeling. And she was really nice. Everyone today that I met was really nice. My brother and I went home. So when I went home, I think like we just ate. We ate, and then like when I checked my phone, I got a text that, oh, we would like to extend the offer for the position that you signed in for, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, so I'm like, yes, why not? That was my first job offer. Yes to the job, yes. And then like I had the interview for the dialysis one. Your girl got ready. I thought, because they sent me an email and a website to go log into and a phone number, so I thought it was gonna be the website one. But to find out, your girl got ready with my blazer, my top, my skirt, and a little bit of makeup. I don't have that much makeup today because I lost my makeup kit. I think I left it in my cousin's house. I don't know. But yeah, besides the point, your girl got ready. And then like a few minutes before the interview, they tell me it was a call. There was like 3 people behind the phone than me. Like they were all together, and then me. It was just a phone interview. I didn't have to dress up. I didn't have to do my makeup, but I did it. And I'm like, all that effort. Anyway, that's okay. I got ready. I felt okay, but it's okay. That interview, I think at the beginning they were like, I was very like unstable for me, because I said before that phone interviews are easier, but when I got to this interview, I was questioning myself if I should have like said yes or no to it. I think I should have said no, because I think I wasn't prepared for it. Like I wasn't prepared for it. Like they had questions. Well, mostly the question they had was for someone that was already experienced. So they were like, oh, you're not experienced. Oh, the question that we prepared was someone that had the experience already. So they just asked me like the things I've done in hemodialysis. I had experience to what I did at school, and then because I put in my resume like we had part of this research congress in the Philippines, and we were accepted to present our poster, and our thesis was about hemodialysis. So the quality of nursing care in hemodialysis unit in selected government hospitals in Metro Manila. So that was our thesis, and they saw that it had something about hemodialysis, and they were like, oh, okay, but tell me more about your thesis. So I said like, oh, the tool validated and reviewed, and we presented to our school. A school panel that approved. We were approved for publishing and poster presentation. Well, but mostly it's not like during, and I told them that it was mostly we conducted surveys on the patient of the quality of care that they were getting, like if everything, like if there was like holistic care that was going on, and we got good results out. Even the government hospital, we got good results. So yes, talked about that. And I mean, I'm probably rewarding this more like better than the actual interview, because I was really nervous on the interview, because I feel like their questions was more for someone that was very experienced compared to me, that like I wasn't really sure to talk about, like. But then there was somebody there that she was like, oh, I started as a hemodialysis nurse as well. I had no experience, that was my first job, and yes, I liked it. Because I asked them, I was like, oh, what can you tell someone that's a new grad like me, like what can I do to improve my future like job or experience in the hemodialysis unit, like how should I be prepared? They said that they have good trainings and all that, and didn't know that the job that I applied for requires driving to like different hospitals, because I thought there was like just one hospital and that's your base, like your base hospital. But they, when you were talking the phone, like, oh, this job may require you to like drive back and forth, and I was like, oh, in my head, and I was like, okay, but yeah, I know, it's like in my head, I don't even drive. So I'm like, yeah, so I was like, maybe I have to like Uber everywhere. It's because the distance that I paid for that, it's the location that they were giving me was pretty far from where I am, and the driving to different places. Working overtime is okay for me because it's my new job. It's not like I want to go home right away, but like, you know, like this is my new job, my first job, and I really want to learn something, like, because I want to be a good nurse. I don't want to be like the dumb one, which is I like feel like that I am right now. Sure, you're prepared, not like me. I had like cards that I wrote down and questions that I rehearsed, but it wasn't the question that came up. Basically, they ask you about your credentials, your clinical experience at your nursing school, why that area, why nursing, and yeah, I was just be yourself. That's all I did. Like, if I didn't know the questions or I didn't know how to answer it, I said, oh, I don't know, I don't have experience on it. Just be honest to answer that question if you really don't know it. So like sometimes you just have to like surrender yourself and tell them like, oh, I don't know how to answer that question, or like, well, I've never experienced that. So I think I got hired in the first job interview, and then on the second one, I think like a week later, they sent me an email, oh, we can't accommodate you at this time, maybe next time, blah blah blah. I reject for the second one. The first one I got hired. I think I got hired on the first one, like, someone from the hospital, like maybe that helps you, but I don't know. And like, I'm really thankful that she helped me get to my job, but I'm just scared because she's really good, and I feel like, oh, Andrea's not that good compared to you, and yeah. Anyway, so we will see. And yeah, the second job was pretty fast too, telling me that they don't want me anymore. And then the other one that I applied for was, I think it was like a NICU one, and I don't know anything about it. I just applied for it. It's like I got an email with that too, saying like, oh, we are no longer like looking at your applications for this position. So yeah, so I got one job this morning. I went to HR and I submitted some papers. They told me about benefits and all the things that I need and stuff. But I need more information about my orientation, because I know I start on the 24th, but I don't know where it's gonna be yet, because they have 2 locations and the time that I have to be there. So yeah, I'm excited, but I'm more scared than excited, because like, you know, it's my first job. This is, I feel like, the beginning of nursing school. Like, that's your first time stepping into a hospital, and you know, like, you'll meet new people, you meet different people. Hope like you know, I get more confidence with myself. I need to believe in myself more. I need to believe in myself more. because I feel like I'm gonna get fired in my first week. Can they even fire you in orientation? If they can't, this probably will be the first one, but I hope not. I really hope that I don't do anything bad, or like I don't cause a lot of problems. I just, you know, I just want to do my job well and be helpful to my patients and my coworkers as well. Yeah. Oh yeah. So today, this morning, I officially got my badge. That's me. What? Anyways, I was hired like on the 20 something. I was hired on the 20 something last month. I was hired. I start my first day orientation would be on August 24th. It's like today is the 15th. You guys, today is the 15th. You don't know how. No, today's the 14th. Today is the 14th. It's like 10 days away. I don't even know how to prepare for it. I need to study. Andrea, you need to study. You need to stop playing Animal Crossing. For the hiring process in this job, it was mostly online. All the paperwork were mostly online. They give you like a portal where they have like a list of all the things you need to do and fill out, and you just submit on the same portal. So that was good. I like the online thing, so you don't have to fill out a lot of stuff online where I usually make like mistakes. Usually make mistakes like writing. And so like everything now since the pandemic, I think everything's more digital and more online, so which is good. Yeah, so that's fine. Officially med-surg nurse. What? This girl, med-surg. Oh my goodness. I just hope for good things. Good things. Let's hope for good things. Okay, Lord. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. This is just like a little update about me. I know I haven't really updated in a long time. I filmed a few videos, but I don't know like if like they're quality enough to post. So yeah. But I really want to keep doing this. I want to thank everybody that supported my first video, and if you're watching this until now, this is the end of this video, which is I think is going to be pretty long. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. If you're subscribed, thank you so much. If you're a new subscriber, hi, hello, my name is Andrea, and I'll just mostly like sharing sharing stuff about my life. I hope one day I will tell you guys that I'm proud of myself as a nurse, because right now I don't have any experience yet, and all I have is fear right now. Yeah, but I know it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a tough few months since I'm adjusting to everything and trying to get to know the process that they have, the system that they have in the hospital, and how everything works there. So yeah, I hope I meet great coworkers that will guide me. So it's really something that I really want this to have, like a good guidance, especially because now I'm a new nurse. Like I want someone that will like teach me like the proper ways and like good things about train me well. I want to be trained well, so hopefully like I can keep up the training that they have like in the future, and like, you know, yeah. So thank you all for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Always be grateful and thankful all the time. Be kind and be loving. I'm really bad at editing and all this stuff, but hopefully I get better at it one day, and I really want to keep doing this. So thank you all so much, and if you have any questions, let me know down below. Well, thank you so much. Have a great day.